Hi friends, how are you today? Today we're going to read a story called Raccoon on His Own. It's about a raccoon and his family that live in a swamp. So first we're going to go over our vocab words for the day. Our first word is draped. So this is when something is hung loosely. So this blanket is hung over the chair and it's not being held down by anything. Our next word is going to be nervous. Ooh. So it means that you're worried or afraid about something that might happen. Our next word is lonely. And when you're lonely, it means that you're sad about being apart from other people. Usually when you're lonely, you're all by yourself, just like this little kid on the swing. Our next word is swamp. So this is where the raccoon lives. It's land that has a lot of water, mud, and plants all around it. Our next word is drifting. And this is when something is moving slowly from one place to another. So a lot of times boats can be drifting, or we might have a stick drifting down the river. And our last word of the day is chill. Ooh. So chill means it's a feeling of being cold or frightened. Ooh. So sometimes you get a little chill down your spine and you go, oh. So now we're going to read our story. It's called Raccoon on His Own, and it's written by Jim Arnosky. In the dark swamp, a new day dawned, like a sleepy eye, opening slowly. A small wooden boat floated, nudged against some mud. Ooh. The mud was soft and sandy. A mother raccoon and her young came to dig and search for food. Ooh. So we learned that there's a family of raccoons in the swamp. So we have a mom and we have a couple of her kids. And they're going to look for some food. Mother found a crunchy crawfish. Two of the young raccoons dug for crawfish near the boat. The third young raccoon, he wasn't hungry. Instead, he wanted to climb. So here's the mom raccoon. She's digging in the dirt and the sand for some crawfish, which are also shrimp. And here's two of the babies also digging for shrimp. But here's this third one. He's climbing into the boat. Ooh, I wonder what might happen next. The hungry raccoons quickly dug up all the mud around the boat. With no sticky mud to hold it, the boat began to float away. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen now. I can see that this little raccoon is still in the boat. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. The raccoon in the boat looked up. A chill ran down his spine. Ooh, remember our vocab word, chill. So he's either feeling cold or frightened. Ooh. He was drifting in the boat alone. So he was floating down the river, very, very slowly in the boat. He was on his own for the very first time. Afraid to jump into the dark water, he stared back at the mud bank. The boat silently carried him away downstream. Oh, he looks pretty scared. The raccoon reached up to grab a sturdy branch, and he climbed out of the moving boat, but the branch was too high. He couldn't reach. The boat glided under another branch. This branch was low enough to climb, but the raccoon saw the shape of a long snake draped across the branch. He ducked down. Oh, so we can see that the snake here is just laying on top of the branch, not really holding on or holding very tight onto the branch. He crawled to the other end of the boat. Downstream, he saw shadowy shapes of plants and trees sticking up out of the water. The raccoon looked down into the dark stream and saw a raccoon looking back. His reflection kept him company as the boat moved along, though through the air so still, on water so smooth. Ooh, I wonder who that raccoon is. They said that it was his reflection. Ooh. So the water is so smooth that it almost acts like a mirror. So it's almost like he's looking at himself in the water. Ooh, I also noticed up here, it looks like his family is following him down the river. As the boat passed through a bunch of water lilies, something huge made a great splash. Oh, I wonder what that is. Almost looks like an alligator down here. I think that our little raccoon might be nervous or frightened. It was a great big alligator that had been hiding under the lily pads. Uh-oh, look at the little raccoon. He looks so scared. Sweet, 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 came a sound from above. The raccoon looked up and saw 5 young warblers. Those are kinds of birds. Sweet, 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 the birds called down. The raccoon chirred back. Oh, it's almost like the birds are talking to him, and he's talking back. Three tiny turtles swam up to the boat. The raccoon reached into the water to touch one turtle's shell, and all 3 scattered away. Ooh. I think that the raccoon scared the turtles. They probably don't like being touched. Mother Merganser paddled by, leading her 9 little ducklings. The raccoon watched the ducklings swimming close to their mother. Ooh, maybe it's reminding him of his family. I can see them up here. They're still trying to follow him in the boat down the river. Suddenly, the boat bumped onto another mud bank and stopped. The raccoon saw his family coming to meet him. He ran to his mother. Oh, I bet he must be so happy now to be reunited with his family. I bet he missed them a lot. And just like that, they were all together again, downstream,